Now, we all know dark chocolate can be rich and decadent and silky, but sometimes we need a little spice in our life, and that's specifically what these cupcakes are going to do for us. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nerlande, and every week I bring you tips and tricks on how to create boozy cupcakes. If you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always know when I upload new videos. Today is all about chocolate, specifically spicy chocolate. We all know chocolate can be rich and decadent and silky, but sometimes we need a little spice in our life, and that's what these cupcakes are going to bring us today. Our cocktail inspiration today is a fiery doubleheader: cinnamon whiskey in the form of the Fireball and ancho chili in the form of the Ancho Reyes chili liqueur. Two types of heat for two chocolate cupcakes. On the one hand, we have a cinnamon chocolate cupcake filled and topped with a Fireball white chocolate ganache frosting. On the other hand, we have a chili chocolate cupcake topped and filled with a chili white chocolate ganache frosting. Which will be your favorite? Before you make up your mind, here are some facts to help you decide. Cinnamon is a spice commonly used in sweet foods, and we don't normally associate it with heat except for maybe in some liqueurs like the Fireball or some spicy candies. However, cinnamon in its purest form is quite fiery and sometimes even hotter than some mild peppers. Ancho chili is the dry version of a ripened poblano pepper. It's actually fundamental in authentic Mexican cooking. It has a smoky flavor and is not too spicy. It's about 8 times milder than a jalapeno pepper. Which is hotter on the Scoville scale? Well, the ancho chili comes in at about 1,000 to 2,000 units, but the cinnamon is nowhere on the scale. That's because it takes its heat from the cinnamaldehyde as opposed to capsaicin, which is found in peppers. But that's where you come in. Why don't you try either the cupcakes or the spirits and let me know in the comments below which is your favorite or which is the hottest. Do you prefer the spicy quick burn of the cinnamon, or do you prefer the smoky lingering burn of the chili? Time to get into the cupcake. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees. In this recipe, we'll be mixing the wet ingredients. We'll have eggs, a cup of milk, half a cup of water, and sugar. In a mixing bowl, mix all of the wet ingredients for the boiling water. Neatly to combine. In a separate mixing bowl, combine your dry ingredients: the sugar, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, soda, salt, and powder depending on what you need. Add the dry ingredients to a stand mixer and mix on low until well combined. Add the wet ingredients and continue mixing on low. When the dry and wet ingredients are combined, increase the speed to medium and beat for about 2 minutes. Add the hot water and stir until well. The mixture will be very loose. Continue until well combined, then pour into prepared cupcake pan. Bake the cupcakes in the oven at 350 degrees for about 22 to 25 minutes. And requires only 3 ingredients: heavy cream, white chocolate chips, and our liqueur, whether it's the Fireball or the ancho-chili liqueur. In a saucepan on low heat, simmer the cream until just a few bubbles start to form. Turn off the heat and pour the warm cream onto the chocolate chips. Let it rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then with a silicone spatula, mix well to combine. Once the chocolate is melted and mixed with the cream, add your liqueur, whether it's the chili liqueur or the Fireball whiskey. Continue whisking until nice and smooth, then set aside a portion for the filling. That portion will be mixed with some additional liquor in order to give it an extra kick. The rest of the chocolate can be set aside to cool for about 2 to 3 hours or until it sets. It can also be left overnight. Once the ganache is set, using a hand mixer, whip the ganache until it becomes light in consistency. At that point, add a tablespoon of your liquor, whether it's the Fireball or the chili liqueur, and continue whisking until the frosting becomes nice and fluffy and silky. To add the filling to the cupcake, start by coring your cooled cupcake and piping in the reserved white chocolate filling we previously made. Using another piping bag, go ahead and frost your cupcake. For those who would like an extra little kick to their cupcake, you can take your liqueur or your Fireball whiskey and using a pipette, fill it up and add it to the cupcake.
There you have it. Don't forget to vote for your favorite spicy chocolate cupcake. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see some more, like and subscribe and check out the playlist below. As always, it was a pleasure hanging out with you. Don't forget to eat and drink responsibly. Bye!